Good evening and welcome to the Nevis Newscast for today, Monday, December 7th, 2015. I'm Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Now for the news in detail. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has fortified its response strategy to mitigate the impact of natural and man-made disasters with the donation of disaster reduction equipment from the government of Japan. The donation was officially handed over during a signing ceremony for the Economic and Social Development Program in St. Kitts and Nevis on Friday, December 4th at government headquarters on St. Kitts. Ambassador of Japan to the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, His Excellency Mitsuhiko Akada, spoke of the Caribbean region, specifically referring to St. Kitts and Nevis's vulnerability to natural disasters and climate change.
Through this program, Japan will provide St. Kitts and Nevis with Japanese disaster reduction equipment valued at approximately $800,000. This grant aid program is aimed to enhance the disaster preparedness in St. Kitts and Nevis, and it is our hope that this grant aid program will significantly reduce disaster damages in the future. I believe that this grant aid program will further enhance cordial relations between Japan and St. Kitts and Nevis and deepen mutual understanding and friendship between the two nations.
Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Mark Brantley, noted that the residents of St. Kitts and Nevis are familiar with the devastating impacts of natural disasters, particularly hurricanes and floods.
These disasters have had a debilitating effect on our nation, affecting the root of our economy, tourism and agriculture, and ultimately the livelihood of our people. Furthermore, in the face of climate change and the frequency and severity of natural disasters, our region is particularly vulnerable to these catastrophic events. Thankfully, we have just come to the close of an average 2015 hurricane season, and St. Kitts and Nevis was not severely affected. However, as we reflect on our friends in the Windward Islands, St. Vincent and the Grenadines and St. Lucia, and the nightmare that they endured just before Christmas 2 years ago during the passage of a low-level trough, and as we reflect further on our friends in Dominica and the nightmare that they just endured with the passing of Tropical Storm Erica, we are mindful that we must always be on our guard and always be prepared. It is for this reason that our government is ensuring that a clear plan of action and response strategy is developed so as to mitigate the impact of both natural and man-made disasters.
Minister Brantley used the occasion to express the government's appreciation to Ambassador Okada for his efforts in ensuring that the project is realized before the end of this year.
The provision of disaster reduction equipment is a timely and welcomed contribution to the National Disaster Management Agency of St. Kitts and Nevis. It is a significant contribution to our efforts to achieve and maintain an appropriate state of national preparedness for natural disasters and other emergencies. This equipment will enhance both the quality, efficiency, and effectiveness of the disaster risk management services in our Federation. Your Excellency, the Government of Japan recognizes our vulnerability and the challenges we face in confronting this present-day reality, as Japan too has had its fair share of tsunamis and other natural hazards. So today you are in solidarity with St. Kitts and Nevis and presenting us this donation. Your Excellency, on behalf of the Prime Minister, the government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis, I extend our sincere appreciation to the Government of Japan for the provision of disaster reduction equipment to our Federation. Thank you.
Also present at the ceremony were Second Secretary to the Ambassador Takafumi Ura, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs K. Bass, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of National Security Osmond Petty, Coordinator of National Emergency Management Agency Carl Herbert, and Senior Communications Officer in the Nevis Disaster Management Department Jack Gumba. Senior citizens from the Handelswood community were treated to an outing and lunch at the Golden Rock Inn on Thursday, December 3rd. The activity was hosted by the Empire Sports and Social Club as part of the club's 36th anniversary celebrations. The club has been hosting the outing and lunch for the senior citizens for the past 11 years, and this year was no different. President of the Empire Sports and Social Club is Eric Evelyn.
we always want to appreciate our seniors in terms of leading the way and the work they would have done in terms of assisting in the development of the island of Nevis. And so once again, the Empire Sports Club takes pleasure in taking our seniors out. And every year when we take our seniors out, we also treat them for lunch. And I'm really delighted to say that this year we are at the picturesque and beautiful Golden Rock Hotel.
Evelyn also commended steel pan player Leroy Jr. Paris, who has been providing entertainment for the senior citizens over the years, bus drivers Nigel Simmons and Bernal Smithon for faithfully transporting them for the outing annually, and the manager and the staff at the Golden Rock Inn for sponsoring this year's lunch. Also present was Junior Minister of Social Development in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Hazel Brandy Williams, who insisted that the senior citizens enjoy what is being offered to them.
So seniors, this is your time to shine. Enjoy this moment and enjoy everything that the young persons are doing for you to make your golden years, special golden years.
Minister Brandy Williams also urged the senior citizens to continue to guide young persons in the community.
Our seniors would have built a solid foundation. And for some reason, we the youngsters are forgetting some of the moral traits and some of the moral teachings. I am happy that the persons of the Empire Sports Club would have learned so much from the seniors of the Hanleys Road area that they feel obligated to spend some time with them every year. I am hoping, as seniors, that you will not give up on your commitment as well in terms of helping to mold us, the younger persons. Continue to say something to the young people when you see them going astray. We still depend on you for that sort of direction.
Also present were Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Social Development, Keith Glasgow, and Director of Social Services, Sandra Maynard. The Social Services Department's Senior Citizens Division and its Seniors Recreational Group are gearing up to host their annual Seniors Christmas Concert. The third edition of the concert is slated to take place this Thursday.
They'll be singing. I said they'll be dancing. Come on. And you'll enjoy yourself. Celebrate with us. You can't afford to miss it. If you miss it, you lose out. It's a great Christmas celebration. I say a warm welcome awaits you. I say a great blessing awaits every one of you. So come along. We are looking out for you. God bless you. Amen.
Senior citizen Myrna Webb told us some of what the audience can expect.
Some of the items are the steel pan, and we've been practicing, for that, and how we can do it on the steel pan. And then we're going to have a skit, and we're going to dance, and we're going to have the buzzard. You remember the olden days when the buzzard, So we're going to have the buzzard, and it's going to be fun seeing the ladies coming out with their buzzarding, They used to go to the villages and so on at Christmas time. Come on and have fun with us.
The annual Seniors Christmas Concert usually draws a large audience, and the anticipation is that this year will be no different.
We're here to excite you, thrill you, and entertain you with our melodious singing, masquerades, poetry, and we do have some surprises for you. The concert will be held at the NEPAC on Thursday, 10th December, starting promptly, and I'll say it again, promptly at 6:30 p.m. So please, everyone, try to be there, try to be early. We don't want you to miss anything. The admission is $20. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Okay? So please, don't regret it. Don't let somebody tell you about it. Be there to experience it for yourself.
Tickets for the 3rd annual Seniors Christmas concert cost $20 for adults, while children will pay $10. Tickets can be purchased from any member of the Seniors Recreational Group or at the Department of Social Services at Lower Park Range in Charlestown. Still to come.
I must say congratulations to each one of you and wish you success.
The details after this break.
Hey, you know it's your groovy so come on king, your boy Speedy, and I'm here with the Inland Revenue Department, and I love my side dish. And guess what? I also love Nevis too. And as a responsible taxpayer, your tax dollars help to build our nation. So I'm here to tell you, pay your taxes on time and be a responsible citizen. And don't get me wrong, it's a serious song. I pay my taxes. Boom!
Welcome back. Forging a new beginning, commitment to excellence was the theme chosen for the 29th Academic Excellence Recognition Awards ceremony held on December 3rd at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort. The ceremony highlighted the achievements of not only students but also teachers who have set a high standard of excellence. Addressing the ceremony, Minister of Education, the Honorable Sean Richards, commented that there is no more excellent activity, behavior, or service than to celebrate the exploits and heroics of the Federation's young people. The Education Minister gave special commendations to State Scholar Christian Bryden and runner-up Tyler Martin, the student with the best CSEC results, Tasani Stenbajan, the most outstanding student in humanities, Orencia Haynes, the most outstanding student in business, Xavier John Bass, and the most outstanding technical and vocational student, Nikalia Tyson. The minister urged them to transfer their academic achievements to all aspects of their lives, including their deportment, attitude, and approach. He also praised the principals and teachers as they played a significant role in ensuring that their students achieved academic excellence. The secondary school teachers who were awarded were Hasib Halim of Charlestown Secondary, Sherna Brown of Gingerland Secondary, Cornelia Keynes of Bastyr High, Ianthea Burke of Keon High, Rosemary Govaya of Charles E. Mills Secondary, Karina Wilson of Sadler's Secondary, Avalon Slack Mills of Verchiles High, Pranthiba Shankarapa of Washington Archibald High, and Colin Frank of the Immaculate Conception Catholic School. The Ministry of Education also expressed its gratitude to Flo and the St. Kitts and Nevis Chamber of Industry and Commerce for sponsoring the event. The Academic Excellence Recognition Awards was introduced in 1986 on the recommendation of the present Governor General of St. Kitts and Nevis, His Excellency Tapley Seaton, QC. Training is paramount to quality programming, learning experiences, and outcomes for children. It was with this in mind that the Department of Education facilitated its October 1st to November 26th Nursery Caregivers Orientation Workshop for early childhood workers. At the graduation ceremony held on December 1st, Coordinator of Early Childhood Development, Florence Smithen, delivered these remarks.
We at the Early Childhood Unit has adopted the vision that all children in St. Kitts and Nevis should be provided with the opportunity to develop to their fullest potential. We believe that every child needs a nurturing, caring, and safe environment in order to survive, to be physically healthy, emotionally secure, socially competent, and able to learn.
Jacqueline Morris, Director of Early Childhood Education and Development in St. Kitts and Nevis, outlined the objective of the ongoing training.
This ceremony that culminates the training of home-based center practitioners is testimony of our passion for and ongoing training exercises. Our aim is to develop practitioners who on a daily basis serve children with warm love and dignity, who support and encourage children's efforts to learn and develop social, cognitive, physical, and language skills, Practitioners who are enthusiastic, passionate, creative, innovative, energetic, displaying these and other fundamental qualities in their daily interaction with children. We aim to prepare practitioners who can function professionally in the sub-region and the world at large. We want to ensure that we establish an ECD sector that is worthy of our Federation's youngest human resource, our children.
The workshop facilitators included Ivorcia Brown, Valerie Dolphin, Merlise Jones, Donnie Lance, Dr. Patrick Martin, Jacqueline Morris, Florence Smithen, and Deslyn Tyson White. 22 persons graduated from the Early Childhood Nursery Caregivers Orientation Workshop during Tuesday's ceremony, which was held at the St. Paul's Anglican Church Hall. That's it for tonight's edition of the NEBUS Newscast. I'm Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.